Warren Buffett, the legendary investor and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, is widely considered one of the most successful investors of all time. He's known for his long-term investment strategy, which focuses on buying and holding high-quality companies. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at some of his top holdings in his portfolio and see what insights we can gain about his investment strategy. So let's go ahead and jump inside my computer and take a look at his widely held companies. First up, we have Apple, stock symbol AAPL. Now, according to online sources, Mr. Buffett owns over 900 million shares of Apple stock, valued at over $131 billion. So as we take a look at Apple stock, everyone loves Apple. You can't go anywhere without seeing people with an Apple product. And he has been quoted in saying that he likes the future revenue of Apple. He loves this company. I'm quite sure he owns several of their products. So I'm thinking his strategy with Apple is that he loves getting the little dividend payments from Apple. He loves that it's a long-term growth stock. He loves their business plan. So I'm right here on Google Finance, guys. So you'll always see me use Google Finance, one, because it's free, two, because it's a very good platform to use when you want to do a really quick due diligence about a stock. So the first stock and his most widely held stock in his portfolio is Apple Incorporated. And I think his strategy behind Apple is he loves their long-term growth. Okay, the next stock in Mr. Buffett's portfolio is Bank of America, stock symbol BAC. He owns over 1 billion shares of this stock. The value is $37.5 billion. Now, bank stocks always pay dividends. So I'm thinking the first reason why he may like Bank of America is because they pay a generous dividend, and for the amount of shares that he has, this is a lot of money. Number two, banks always do well with their investments, and even if they don't do well, they still generate income. So I'm not Mr. Buffett, so I can't tell you exactly why he has this stock in his portfolio, but guess what? I have this stock in my portfolio. So Bank of America is the next stock that he owns in his portfolio, and my educated guess is he likes the dividend payments. He probably does a lot of business with this bank, so he has this in his portfolio. The next stock that Mr. Buffett has in his portfolio is Chevron Corporation, stock symbol CVX. Now, Chevron is a great company because they supply oil and gas and energy. Energy always makes money, long-term growth. Okay, so right now it says he owns 165 million shares with a total value of $29 billion. Guys, he owns a whole lot of shares, and when you get these dividend payments every quarter, I don't know if he rolled these over back into the stock, or I don't know if he just cashed these out and invest in something else, but he's making a ton of money just from dividends every quarter. Remember, guys, dividend investing and reinvesting is a way to balloon or snowball your investments. So my guess on why he has this, or my insights on this stock, is that it is a consumer company. Consumers have to buy gas. It's part of the old Standard Oil Company. So this is a good stock, and he owns over 165 million shares. So the next stock that was on the list is Chevron Corporation, owned by Warren Buffett, stock symbol CVX. X. Okay, and the next stock Mr. Buffett owns is Coca-Cola. Stock symbol KO. And right now, according to the Motley Fool, he owns about 400 million shares. That's a lot of shares. And they are worth around $25 billion. Now, I'm doing just an educated guess here because investing is really not rocket science. I'm thinking he likes this company for a couple of reasons. And maybe the number one reason is he just likes Coca-Cola. Guys, sometimes you can invest companies simply because you like their product or service if it's a good company and the numbers make sense. Also, Coca-Cola pays a dividend yield of about 2.85%. So I tell you what, somebody in the comments do the math. If you own 400 million shares of Coca-Cola and the dividend yield is about 2.85%, how much are you getting paid every quarter? That's a ton of money. Okay, so Coca-Cola is the next stock on his list, and their stock symbol is KO. And it's just a good company. They manufacture soft drinks. They dabble in a little bit of everything, food related. They're in a lot of fast food restaurants. You can't go to any restaurant without being able to order Coca-Cola, and that's globally. So Coca-Cola is in Warren Buffett's portfolio, and he owns 400 million shares. Okay, the next company on Mr. Buffett's portfolio is American Express Company, stock symbol AXP. Now, why would he choose this company? Again, for the dividends. He owns over 151 million shares of an American Express company, and the value of that is $23 billion. Now, at 151 million shares, he's getting a quarterly dividend, and that dividend is at 1.37% dividend yield annually. Okay, now American Express is a financial service company. So he may like this company, number one, because he's probably been using them for a long time to buy stuff for his companies. Number two, it's just a great company. Financial services is a great industry, so that may be why he has this in his portfolio, but only he would know. But my educated guess is for the dividends. The dividends, guys, the dividends. Okay, and the next stock in Mr. Buffett's portfolio is a company called Occidental Petroleum Corporation, stock symbol OXY. He owns 194 million shares of this company, and the value of the shares are worth $13 billion. Now, since I've been doing this video, I've noticed a trend. He's always investing and holding stocks that pay dividends. Those are income producing stocks. And when you own 194 million shares of a company, your dividend payouts are going to be huge. Okay, so an Occidental Petroleum Corporation is a company engaged in hydrocarbon exploration in the United States and in the Middle East, as well as petrochemical manufacturing in the United States, Canada, and Chile. Excuse me. So he has a long-term stake and a really high stake in this company. And my number one bet is that he loves companies like this, and he loves getting those dividend payments every quarter. Now, I'm not Warren Buffett. Again, he's an older gentleman. He's been investing for a very long time. He's considered the number one investor. So, guys, I mean, I'm not telling you to invest in some of these companies. I'm not an expert. Always do your due diligence, but just follow the money. Okay, and the next company that's in Mr. Buffett's portfolio is a company called Kraft Heinz and Company, stock symbol KHC. Okay, and he owns over 300 million shares of this company, and the value of his shares are worth $12.7 billion. Again, I'm seeing a trend, so we are getting insight on what he likes to invest in. He likes to invest in companies that pay dividends. He likes to invest in companies that consumer use or that people need. Gas, oil, banks, technology. Okay, so I am getting the insight. I hope you guys are too. So we already know what Kraft Heinz is, a food company. I think the number one thing they make is ketchup. Mr. Buffett seems like he's a simple person. I saw a documentary about him one time. He drives his own car. He'll go through a McDonald's drive-thru. Okay, so he's a very simple man. He's just making smart investments, and what his strategy is long-term holding. So my guess is that what he's doing with the dividends is just simply reinvesting. He's simply reinvesting his dividends because his dividend payments are huge on a company that he has over 100 million shares of. Okay, the next stock in Mr. Buffett's portfolio is Moody's Corporation, stock symbol MCO. Okay, so Moody's Corporation is an investment holding company, and according to Motley Fool, Mr. Buffett owns 24 million shares of this company, and the value of this is $7.4 billion. Okay, again, the trend that I'm noticing is the dividends. Moody's pays a dividend 0.92%, and if you got 24 million shares, that's a lot of money to continue to reinvest in that company. Now, guys, Mr. Buffett has over 40 companies in his portfolio, according to the online research that I've done. So this was going to be the last one. I just wanted you guys and myself to gain some kind of insight on what his investment strategy is. And the first thing, again, that I noticed is that he likes consumer brands and he likes dividends. Okay, so I hope we both learned something today. I want to thank you guys for watching this quick video. If you got any questions, if you want to do the math on some of his dividend payments, leave them in the comments below. Thanks again, guys, for watching. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, please consider subscribing. Thanks again. Have a great day.
Hey, real quick, guys, I want to tell you about Robinhood. Robinhood is a mobile and online brokerage account company. Okay, you can buy stocks as little as for $1. You can buy crypto, including Bitcoin and Shiba Inu. You get a Robinhood cash card where you can take your money out at an ATM. Okay, so real quick, what I want you to do is click the link below. It's going to be a link somewhere around this video, and when you click that link, you're going to wind up on this page. You're going to get one free stock when you join Robinhood using my particular link. So just when you click the link, you'll get your free stock. You sign up. They also have other reward items. So click the link around this video or below, and thanks for watching.